On this week's episode of NBA 2K TV, we sit down with Steve Smitty Smith, give you expert tips, highlight the latest.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Here we are with.
Tell him sit down.
We are live and we are.
Well, guys.
Boy, that's fascinating stuff, DA. Thank you so much. What better way to learn from your mistakes? A marquee matchup tonight. Two great centers going head-to-head. Brent, talk about the attributes scouts are looking for out of modern-day centers.
I think one of the things that they look for first with regards to a big man, Kevin, is a guy who doesn't shy away from contact. I know the game is moving with a little more open pace and space, but still, your big guy's got to want to be physical, because there are times in the game, whether he's touching it in the post or not, he's got to be a presence both offensively and defensively. That requires taking a few hits.
And with the ability to pass, and you know, there are guys like Bogut, even in advanced age, can still, I think, make a difference in that position.
Yeah, but if you look at guys like Bogut and Steven Adams, they're still willing to sacrifice their body, not for the glory of having the ball, but everything they can do for getting the ball into open space for their guards. That means hitting a guy, setting hard screens. That physicality has got to be priority one.
And the starting group for the Spurs, they've got Karl Anthony Towns. Curry is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Porzingis in at the four-man position. Here's Antetokounmpo. One up, one down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, tough to deal with Giannis in there. If he extends with the basketball, nobody's touching that.
Westbrook dishes to Leonard. Screened by Porzingis. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Westbrook against Drummond. Clock at 6. Takes the 13-footer. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Westbrook's got 5.
No hesitation with Westbrook being challenged on that shot. That's just how much confidence he has in his game.
Antetokounmpo passes to Harden, and Drummond kicks to Harden.
Well, the muscle of Antetokounmpo is impressive. He's just destroying the defense right now.
You know, watching Giannis and how he's able to score out there, he isn't really a consistent shooter from deep.
Well, I think what's fascinating, Kevin, is that he's dominating the game from basically around 16 feet into the rim. And with that kind of length, that's basically one step around the defender, and all of a sudden he's a threat to score or do some damage with the pass.
San Antonio with the ball, trailing by 2. Westbrook against Harden. Westbrook missing again. Celtics have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Harden against Westbrook. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And watching James Harden, the amount of shots he is able to create for himself and his teammates, he just does so much from his position that is unrivaled. One of the greatest offensive threats, not only today, but really of the last decade. And the southpaw stroke of Harden is just beautiful to watch. When he's cooking, he's one of the more lethal scorers in our league.
Now, here's Westbrook. 5 points in the game. And for Harden, he's been in the conversation, Greg, for MVP for several years. The way he's able to just carry an offense with his creativity garners attention.
And Kevin, I think he might have won it last year if it wasn't for the amazing season put in by Russell Westbrook. Don't count Harden out, though. He's such a unique talent on offense. Maybe this will be his year to bring home that MVP award. And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Now here's Harden. Outside, Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Antetokounmpo's got 7 points in the game. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
For 3, Westbrook. And Boston with the rebound.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Got that one up quick.
How about Kyrie on the pull-up, gets to his spot with the dribble, bam.
Spurs trail by 9. Curry on the wing. He's covered by Irving. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Carmelo Anthony's checked in for San Antonio. Irving kicks to Harden. Outside Irving. Shoots over Curry, and it's Boston with another.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
And that was a terrific look at that ankle-breaking play presented by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And you look back to that Big 3 era in Boston, you know, the Celtics have not been shy about aggressively trading to reshape this roster. You know, they've made a rapid rebuild that's really the envy of a lot of teams around our league.
Now here's Curry. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. The kick out to Westbrook. Towns the screen. Passes it to Anthony. Towns sets the pick for Anthony. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Good work defensively by Harden. And as aggressive as the Celtics have been, Greg, they've also shown patience, haven't they?
Yeah, and in some ways, maybe a victim of their own success. You come out on the winning end of your trades time and again. Other GMs don't want to look bad. They get hesitant, possibly, and don't want to add their name to that list.
Here's Westbrook following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Westbrook passes to Curry. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Curry's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Drummond a screen. Antetokounmpo dishes to Irving. Drummond with a screen on Curry. Here's Irving. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Towns the screen. Curry kicks to Anthony. Towns sets the pick for Curry. And stolen by Drummond. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
One shot. And from day one, has been one of the NBA's top post players. A versatile, well-rounded game on the low block. It doesn't hurt that he can step outside and knock down the jumper either.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 9. Davis sets a screen. Back to Drummond. Westbrook with the steal. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. He kicks it to Towns. He dishes it to Curry. And the rejection by Harden. Anthony against Antetokounmpo. Feeds it to Irving. Beyond the arc. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, the O looks unstoppable tonight, especially because of that guy. He's just torching them.
Curry kicks to Westbrook. Pass to Towns. Spurs working the ball around now. Towns the screen. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Westbrook. Lets it go with a 3. No good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. In the corner, Harden. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Harden's got 7 points in the game.
aggressive coming out of the gate here, guys. Wow.
And already the lead is significant. Excellent play on both ends.
Again, Curry missing.
Yeah, this is a terrible start for him, and it has to be weighing on him.
Antetokounmpo passes to Davis. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Porzingis. Westbrook against Harden. Nice shot by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his first points of the game.
Well, not many guys are going to match up with the size of Porzingis in that area.
Davis with a screen on Westbrook. Irving kicks to Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Just incredible flow offensively. Everyone's doing their part. Let's see if they can sustain this early momentum.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
While some are still speculating as to why Kyrie wanted out, the reality is, and it's this case with all great players, he feels like he's good enough to be the man on a team that can contend for a championship. And you might question how he went about it, but he's basically been a pro in his approach, and now he's got the chance. They've been sensational on the back to start this game.
Harden's shot is good.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Lopez. Outside Westbrook. Three-pointer. It's good, and that's just his 3rd make in 10 shots. An off game for him.
Sometimes it's more about when Russell hits the 3. That time looking confident.
Westbrook against Harden. Kicks to Horford. Here's Whiteside. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Whiteside's got his first 2 points of the night.
Oh, great ball movement there.
There's the dish to Capella. Over Harden. And it's Westbrook missing.
I like the defensive effort. They did a good job altering the mid-range shot and then making the shooter feel a bit uneasy. Well, he's got both height and length, and that time showed them both.
And there's the pass to Curry. Misses the 3.
You know, not sure if it's him or the defense, but just something's off tonight.
Well, something in this frame for sure, but when you're out of rhythm, sometimes it's better to play the role of being the facilitator.
Now Whiteside after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Horford with a screen on Curry. Here's Lillard, and throws it down.
One thing about Lillard is he can go with either hand when he's attacking the rim, and that makes it very difficult to defend.
Outside Westbrook. Anthony against Beal. 13 feet away. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And he completely threw the timing off on that jumper. That is how you D up.
Playing with tremendous aggressiveness without fouling. That's an excellent job.
Now here's Lillard. Horford kicks to Whiteside. Back to Horford. Shoots over Capella. That's good from Horford on the assist by Whiteside.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Spurs trail by 21. Westbrook kicks to Capella. At the top of the key, Westbrook. They get the rebound.
You got to be a little bit questioning of the defense because I'm sure they feel foolish for giving that guy that look, but they survived it.
Lillard dishes to Harden. In the corner, Horford with it. Second shot opportunity. Whiteside, good.
Not sure if physically you can put Whiteside's game in a nutshell. A guy who hustles and tracks down hard rebounds and then turns them into easy points for his team.
Again, the miss by the Spurs.
That's a wide open shot. Sadly, it came up short.
36 seconds left in the first quarter. Horford, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And stolen by Horford. Unloads from 13. That's good on the jump shot. Lillard's got his second bucket of the night.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Outside Curry. He feeds it to Anthony. Shot to end this cold run. And so it's Boston rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. What a defensive effort they put on Kawhi Leonard. It's rare to see him have the kind of trouble he's had tonight. Right back after this break. And a chance to hear from Bradley Beal. He came from a football.
She definitely put the ball in my hand. She's the one who taught.
Maybe some other NBA players should be practicing with Bradley Beal's mom, because she has definitely honed something special into him.
To be sure. I'm just not sure some of the more delicate NBA egos could handle her trash talking once she beats them in a game of horse.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And for the Celtics here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
And boy, I tell you, it didn't take them long to find their rhythm. Strong offense through one.
A nice game plan coming in, and right now sticking to it. It's a nice lead that they have.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Boston, Horford is out there with Whiteside. Then it's Harden. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Beal in at the three, the small forward. Now here's Leonard. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And Greg Popovich has led the Spurs to the playoffs in all 20 of the full seasons he's coached the team. But you know what, Brent? He always gives his players the credit.
Well, Pop knows that the players are the ones who deserve all of the accolades. But there's no doubt that there's an appreciation for the way that Pop continues to put his team and each member of the into situations where they collectively can compete every year. And it's not about just competing for the playoffs, Kevin. I'm talking about competing for titles. What a run that Greg Popovich has been on.
And the Celtics making a change here. Griffin's checked in. Spurs also with the sub. Howard's checked in. Here's Curry with the three. Drills the three-pointer. Curry's got 6 points.
Because Steph moves so well, anytime he can get some separation, he starts to feel once he gets the ball, he's going to find some points.
Now here's Beal. Picked by Horford. The drive by Beal. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Beal's got his first basket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Howard, the pass to Curry. Ball with a wide open look. No good from outside.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And this is why Blake Griffin appears on your highlight reel on a nightly basis. Loves rising up for the alley-oop.
For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Curry with it. And it's Harden picking him up. Releases from 15. Here's Capella. Rebound Boston. Horford's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the wing right side. Nobody near Lillard. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And it's 7 points for Damian Lillard. Curry kicks to Capella. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And it's Stephen Curry with a three. Curry's got a pair of triples in the second now for San Antonio. Boston's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Kawhi Leonard has become a go-to scorer, but his focus still starts at the defensive end. He said, my mindset is the same every game. Whoever I'm playing against, I go in and try to stop their best scorer and then try to get myself going on the offensive end. Kevin?
And David, that's what you get with Kawhi. Mr. Consistency, one of the best two-way players in the game. Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
I don't think he even feels that kind of contact. His focus is just too good inside. Nothing a defense can do.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And Damian Lillard, a prolific three-point shooter, the quick release sprint and the confidence to get that shot off at any time.
Well, he stays in attack mode offensively and likes to find seams, Kevin, to get to the rim and create havoc on possessions, but time and time again continues to show off his range and the ability to knock down long-range shots.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Davis is checked in for Horford. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Beal, and Irving subbed in for James Harden. Now, here is Irving. He's got 12. Knocked away. Leonard with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Curry. And Davis sends it back.
Phenomenal defense by Anthony Davis to spike that shot back. He'd make a heck of a volleyball player.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. He tries for three. Ball no good. For Boston, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Antetokounmpo dishes to Griffin. Davis kicks to Lillard. Davis setting the pick for Lillard. Here's Griffin. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his third assist on the night. San Antonio's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Leonard on the wing. Plenty of space. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Oh, no. Just don't let him get his feet set. Leonard has become a deadeye on the catch and shoot opportunities.
Griffin passes to Antetokounmpo. Picked by Griffin. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. His first miss, now 3 of 4 from the field. Spurs have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. Screen by Howard. Curry kicks to Leonard. Here's Ball. Off target with his 3. Boston's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Damian Lillard quite literally wears his town on his chest. That number is not 0, at least in Damian's mind, as he's expressed many times over that the 0 stands for O, and that's Oakland, California, where it is that he grew up and honed his skills. So he never forgets where it is that he's come from.
Irving dishes to Lillard. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound.
And listen, you can't design a play any better to get a look that good. Just couldn't knock it down.
The best players know that is going to happen, and you just can't let it get into your head. It's a shot that you want to take.
And Brent, for Damian Lillard, important to give back to his hometown.
Yeah, an awesome story last year, Kevin, is he sponsored extensive renovations back at his alma mater in Oakland, Oakland High. They recently retired his number. Heck, if you gave a lot of money to your school, retiring the number seems like the proper thing to do. And then he holds a festival every year in his old neighborhood of Brookfield in East Oakland. So tremendous job of Damian Lillard, always recognizing where he's from.
Drummond's checked in for Blake Griffin. San Antonio also making some changes. Towns, he's checked in for Howard. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Ball. On defense, Boston. Curry kicks to Porzingis. Outside Westbrook. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Drummond's got 7 rebounds in the game. Westbrook against Lillard. Davis sets a screen. And again, Damian Lillard. Lillard's got 12 now in this quarter.
Yeah, Lillard has that sneaky wingspan there and knifes inside for the bucket.
Towns the screen. Here's Curry with the three. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. That's 12 points for Steph Curry.
And the three-pointers are starting to add up. That's his third of the quarter, and it brings him to 4 on the game.
Antetokounmpo passes to Lillard. Back to Antetokounmpo, and he banks in the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 9 points.
More and more, Damian Lillard becoming that dangerous playmaker. Does a great job there finding the open man.
Leonard, no luck.
The defense was solid there, smothering him close inside, and that's how you want to guard him.
And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Lillard. 11 points in the game.
Well, more and more he's defining himself as the leader, and Lillard's assist totals help him along.
Screen by Porzingis. Here's Westbrook. Basket counts.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position. And one thing you have to say about Russell Westbrook, he is an absolute star. I mean, the type of player you can build around and win with. Just the total package on the offensive end of the floor.
Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Now here's Lillard. He's got 16. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
Well, Antetokounmpo does such a great job of using all he has at his disposal, which is mostly his frame in drawing contact. Another remarkable thing to me about Giannis is the way that he's improved quickly and solidified the fundamental part of the game. Giannis didn't grow up playing basketball. We've heard that story before, but jumping from the Greek second division to the NBA, what a gigantic difference of competition, and he's risen to the level.
And with Giannis's background is really something incredible. Very modest beginnings. But, Brett, he's put in a lot of work to make sure he's a basketball success.
There are some players, Kevin, who just understand what it takes to be in the NBA, and Giannis is one of them. But what he's done, Kevin, is he's realized his potential. He sees what's out there, and he wants to maximize it all. And every year he's taking a leap, and those leaps seem to be bounds.
Now Porzingis following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Westbrook against Lillard. Basket, good. Westbrook's got 13.
Well, that's kind of a signature play from Russell Westbrook right there. Looking at the defense, understanding that nothing's getting in his way, and even with a hand in his face, able to score.
Now here is Davis. At the elbow, it's Drummond. There's the pick. Three-pointer, Lillard. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Curry kicks to Porzingis. Outside for Curry. Back to Porzingis. Outside Westbrook. Lets it go with a three. Another miss by Westbrook.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 12. And Drummond throws it down.
And Kyrie being unselfish. I think there was an opportunity for him to score there, but gets off the clean look for his teammate.
Curry passes to Porzingis. Towns the screen. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on Davis. So many things that Porzingis brings to his team, the excitement, the energy on both ends of the floor.
You wonder for KP if the steps and strides that he can make once a team is solidified around him can be even greater. If that effort is consistent from everybody on the team, this guy is one of the top rim protectors in the league and fearless on who he'll challenge if they come into the paint to throw shots away.
Whiteside's checked in for the Celtics. Beal comes in for Lillard. Here's Irving. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Beal against Westbrook. Left side, Porzingis. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 3rd assist on the night. Drummond a screen. Antetokounmpo kicks to Beal. The feed to Whiteside. Back to Beal. The tray. That's his 2nd shot and his 2nd basket. He's 2 for 2.
And a cued in Hassan Whiteside on that play. Great at playing within the offense and then spotting the open man.
Westbrook against Beal. Westbrook kicks to Porzingis. And here's Anthony for 3. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now here's Westbrook. 13 points in the game. Porzingis inside. Working on Drummond. Count that one.
Nice soft touch from Porzingis there. Somehow beats the D.
29 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Irving dishes to Antetokounmpo. Drummond with a screen on Anthony. Outside Irving for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
Now here's Westbrook. Towns the screen. It's Curry outside. The shot missing.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Oh, man, he'd love to have that one back. He just does everything right, but doesn't get the finish.
And so it's the Boston Celtics sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. And with as many 3-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with head coach Brad Stevens. Coach, what did you think was the main edge you had?
Well, I thought defensively we were a lot better, and then that led to some offense. But obviously, we're playing a bunch of skilled guys, and we're able to spread the floor, and that's helpful.
You have to make them work at both ends. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Ernie Johnson joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports.
Been working out.
What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He ended up with 17 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
That was the half of the super sub for them. A lot of offense coming off the bench, and that's such a luxury to have that kind of firepower available. There were times when the pace picked up when the second unit came into the game. And that's the best part, having a bunch of guys who's ready at the drop of a hat.
Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
Well, they got to do a better job on the glass. Ernie, they got outworked. They were weak physically. That's part of how they fell behind in this game. I think if they can control those things, they'll be okay, Ernie.
And now, folks, just moments away from the start of the 3rd quarter.
Welcome back, everybody. 3rd quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And let's see what the defense counters with to try and control him here in the second half.
Well, he has been dominant as we expected coming into this one. Skilled and relentless.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the 3rd quarter started. On the floor for San Antonio, we've got Kawhi Leonard. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Curry in at the point.
And that's one of Leonard's go-to moves, navigating through the traffic, draining the highly contested shot.
Davis with a screen on Westbrook. In the corner, Drummond with it. Dishes it to Davis. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Davis setting the pick for Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. Harden gets the bucket.
Incredible that Antetokounmpo has grown the way he has as a leader for the ball club. He wants to make his teammates better, and you can see that with the way he passes the ball.
Now, we all know, Brent, you grew up in a real basketball environment. What affected watching your dad and competing against your brothers and being in that conversation at the dinner table have on the development of your playing style?
Well, I think first and foremost what comes to mind, Kevin, is just competing. And it wasn't just competing at basketball. It was wiffle ball in the backyard, soccer in the fall, baseball in the spring, Monopoly during the weekends. So anything we could get our hands on that had to do with the game, yeah, it was about that competition.
And what do you do now in retirement? Is there, what do you find to stimulate the competitive side?
Well, I beat my kids in Monopoly, I could tell you that.
Now here's Curry, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Count that one. Curry's got 14.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here is Irving. 17 points in the game. Antetokounmpo against Leonard. Westbrook wide open. He fires. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. 16 points for Russell Westbrook. Irving against Curry. Irving kicks to Davis. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Drummond with a screen on Westbrook. Inside. And that one's good. Drummond.
He doesn't do some of the damage that other big men do on the perimeter, but inside, Drummond's got just as much game as anybody.
Now here's Towns, and stolen by Irving. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. Towns with the steal. Harden against Westbrook. Towns the screen. Shoots from the elbow. And good as it rattles through the hoop. 18 points for Russell Westbrook.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
There's the pick. Antetokounmpo kicks to Irving. Back to Antetokounmpo. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, Kevin, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
It was beautiful the first time, but Under Armour showing us the replay of that. Tremendous alley-oop again. Another unleash chaos moment. Now here's Westbrook. He's got 18. Kicks it out to Leonard. A 3-ball. Westbrook. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's Antetokounmpo, and there are the Celtics with another basket.
And Antetokounmpo continues to improve from the mid-range area. He's got such a high release on his shot. Nobody's really going to touch it.
Curry kicks to Towns. Towns the screen. Leonard against Antetokounmpo. Leonard attacking, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Kawhi Leonard reminds you of the way that people talked about defensive backs that can lock down great receivers in football. So suffocating, takes elite scorers completely out of positions on the floor where they like to be effective.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Horford comes in for Andre Drummond, and Blake Griffin subbed in for Anthony Davis. Both shots good from the stripe. And with Kawhi defending you, Brent, I've heard you call it being marooned on the island of Kauai. What do you say, the Kauaian Islands?
That's right, Kevin. Stranded, if you were. I mean, it's so hard to do anything against Kawhi Leonard. Even simple things like making post-entry passes. It just feels like there's more than one of him on the floor. One of the most impressive aspects of Kyrie Irving's game is that ability he has to finish around the rim. So much attention last year with that kind of creativity that he was putting on full display against the Golden State Warriors. You look at his percentages within 3 feet of the rim, and that's fantastic stuff from a point guard.
San Antonio making a switch here. Lynn's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. And Kyrie's such a gifted finisher. Reverses, up and unders.
Well, Kyrie is so good, Kevin. I think he might be able to finish your sentences. And he just uses great English off the glass. He's so good with his right hand and as deft with the left hand. And then in between, floaters, runners. Just an all-around scorer that can get it done. He used that screen to perfection and got a wide open look to knock down the jumper.
Horford sets a screen for Irving. Shoots over ball. Rebounded by Capella.
Not a lot of defense there. You can't afford to let guys shoot freely from the mid-range. They're not going to miss those all that often.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Screen by Capella. Lynn the pass to Ball. Tries to keep it alive. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Irving's got the ball.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
The Spurs have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Screen by Capella. And it's Ball in the corner. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Griffin.
Yeah, tremendous hustle just to get a hand on that one.
Anticipation, reads the play all the way. So close to a steal.
Lillard's checked in for Boston. Now here's Leonard. He's got 10. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Harden. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Leonard dishes the ball. Lopez, a screen on Lillard. Ball kicks to Lopez. And he makes the bucket through contact and gets the whistle too.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
Beal's checked in for Antetokounmpo. That's good from Lopez. And a pretty unorthodox slingshot shooting form for Lonzo Ball. Greg brings it up on the left side of his face.
Yeah, but he's still got great balance, and the lower body mechanics are perfect. Good wrist action on the follow through. Sometimes we get caught up so much in the motion to get to the shot. It's about the release point. And when you get there with this guy and the confidence with which he plays, I think it's a non-issue.
And Lynn is just fearless, always looking to get as close to the bucket as he can.
Griffin passes to Harden. He kicks to Lillard. Shot clock at 5. Here's the teardrop. It's deflected.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots.
It's good.
And this is what happens when you fail to block out.
Defensive rebounding just as important as causing the miss in the first place.
Outside Beal. Back to Lillard. And count it. And a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Man, at the point guard position, are you kidding me? Explosive scoring ability and body control. That results in a bucket and the free throw.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
And at the charity stripe a season ago, he didn't miss many, 90% on the year.
And the Celtics making a change here. Whiteside's checked in. The Spurs also with the sub. Carmelo Anthony's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Always a fun topic. If you could start a franchise with one guy, who would that be? And a big part of that debate, proven veteran versus young guy with massive upside.
How long is my contract as general manager, Kevin?
Let's say it's a 4-year deal right now.
Okay, I'm going to take the young guy with massive upside.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, because if that pans out, my job's going to be 8 years with an extension, and you're hired.
Good, and guaranteed money.
And I'll find the veterans, Kevin, this is an honest point, that want to play with somebody like that. A young player that's drawing that much attention is going to make their jobs easier, and they're probably specialists in what they do, having been in the league that long. So the upside, I'll go with that.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open look.
Harden kicks to Lillard. It's Beal on the wing. Right side a screen. And it's blocked. Now here's Ball. Covered by Lillard. Ball kicks to Anthony. Screen by Capella. And Lopez has it in the corner. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Lopez has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
To the paint. It's stolen by Capella. It's Anthony with the drive. Lays it up off the glass. Anthony's got his third bucket of the night.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Outside, Beal. Right side a screen. Beal dishes to Griffin. Keeps it alive, and Griffin stays with it. Griffin's got 7 points in the game.
All hustle there. Griffin throwing himself against the glass. Love that effort.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And with these new player tracking cameras, you see some very interesting numbers. The Spurs, one of the lowest teams in terms of pace and fast break points. And yet, they're one of the top teams, Brent, in average speed and distance travel. How do you explain that?
Well, what they do, Kevin, is every time down the court, they set up their offense and they run through their options. And that could be very frustrating for anybody who's trying to defend it. They're waiting within a 24-second shot clock to have 1 or 2 defenders relax, get lazy, and as soon as they do, the Spurs take advantage of it.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Lillard, the pass to Griffin. Whiteside against Howard. And here's Harden for 3. Up again. And Whiteside stays right with it. He's got 6.
That's a nice tip, and you can't leave him alone on the offensive glass or he'll find a way to get to the ball.
Screen by Howard. Westbrook kicks to Howard. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter of the game.
Well, those kind of shots should come with a warning label. Caution, Hassan Whiteside is around. He's simply one of the best shot blockers in the league.
Teardrop shot. The rebound by Harden. Boston's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Whiteside dishes to Harden. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Harden's got 7 points for the quarter.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
From the stripe, and that one's good. Westbrook. 1:12 left in the third quarter. Picked by Griffin. Harden kicks to Lillard. He dishes it to Griffin. Baseline J on the way. Good. Griffin's got 9 points.
Griffin has fully fleshed out what he can do in the mid-range. The D has to stay honest with him there.
Westbrook against Harden. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on James Harden. And you watch the way Westbrook plays fearlessly, how he has the attitude of Brent, someone much smaller than him.
Well, it's that athleticism that intimidates, Kevin, quite frankly. You hear a lot of players who went through this huge growth spurt to make them elite. That's exactly what happened to Russell Westbrook, going from about 5'8" to 6'3" in a hurry. But to have that kind of bullish mentality as a point guard in this league against that kind of size, that's impressive stuff.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Griffin. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for James Harden. San Antonio also making some changes. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Clint Capella. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Ball.
Well, he's an NBA scoring champion. Westbrook sure has improved his entire offensive repertoire since his days in Westwood.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 18. Here's Whiteside. Good D by Howard. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Curry passes to Westbrook. Screen by Howard. To the left wing. Here's Towns. No good on the buzzer beater. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Celtics running away with it. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Greg Popovich.
Cut, play. You just...
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. The Celtics shooting the ball with incredible accuracy. 68% so far. Anthony Davis is out there with Porter. Then there's Irving. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Wiggins in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Now here's Wiggins. That one falls. Wiggins has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Boston.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, when your opponent's down and frustrated, this is when you can turn it up.
Irving against Westbrook. Outside Irving. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Irving's got 24 points.
That's a precise bucket from Kyrie on the inside, finding some daylight, and scores on the inside.
Here's Curry. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got 5 rebounds tonight. Wiggins from outside. San Antonio with the rebound. Howard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Westbrook dishes to Curry. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
The D doing all they can do, and it simply isn't enough. That is Steph Curry.
Feeds to Porter. Right side a screen. Back to Irving. 6 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And that one's good. Wiggins.
And the way Irving scores, that's what you're thinking defensively. Then he beats you with the pass.
Curry kicks to Hayward. Out to the right wing. Towns, no luck.
Yeah, bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
Yep, just too anxious to try and make something happen out there. This is about the team, not about you.
Now here's Porter. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns, Irving misses. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. It's Curry outside. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. 19 points for Steph Curry.
Well, if he's hitting shots from there, he becomes so much more dangerous.
Irving against Westbrook. Irving kicks to Porter. Davis with a screen on Hayward. Here's Porter. And count it, and a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And where's the fight defensively? I mean, you know you need stops to stop the bleeding.
Yeah, down by double digits, failing to shut down the lane. It has been a rough night.
Yeah, Horford's checked in for Boston. Ball's checked in for the Spurs. Now here's Curry. Howard up on top. Hayward outside. And the Spurs scoring again.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Curry with the steal. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And Howard with the stuff.
I swear Dwight Howard plays with a watch on. His timing is tremendous on those alley-oops.
Curry against Irving. Horford. That one's not going to go. Great D that time from Howard. Now Ball. Curry on the wing. He's covered by Irving. Ball. Misses the three. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. On the wing, Porter. Davis setting the pick for Porter. He's looking for Wiggins and finds him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Irving drives in. Chalk up 2 there. Irving's got 9 points here in the second half.
No stopping Kyrie on the drive right there. Getting to the basket with ease.
Towns a screen on Irving. It's stolen by Davis. And Steph Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Some changes here for the Spurs. Lopez comes in for Towns, and it's Jeremy Lin in for Curry. The Spurs have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Hayward kicks to Lopez. Ball with it, pass to Lin, expanding his range. Good on the three-point shot.
Just wonderful form on the J from Lin, dropping it in the face of the D.
Davis with a screen on Hayward. Here's Irving. Sweet little floater. Irving's got 28.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Ball kicks to Lopez. Pass to Hayward. With the floater. And that's 2 points on the layup. Hayward's got 4 this quarter.
That floater is a thing of beauty, effective when it's used the right way.
To the middle, here's Davis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Brook Lopez. And Anthony Davis stayed pretty healthy last season, but he's missed around 90 games over the first 5 seasons of his career. Brent, among NBA first-round picks, that's one of the highest marks in history.
Certainly, Kevin, that is a concern. He had knee surgery, a torn labrum in his shoulder as well, so there has been some wear and tear on the 24-year-old. And a player of that size, you always are a little bit more cautious and a little bit more weary that those injuries can add up, and those injuries as you get older can linger.
Lopez, no luck. Celtics have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Porter, oh, that's blocked. They get it back. Bucket is good. And here is Ball. Kicks to Howard. Screen by Howard. Spurs passing it around. A shot by Hayward, wide open, and a miss there on the triple. For Boston, they've got more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Here's Irving. Davis sets a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Porter. Drops it in from 11 feet.
This guy is so tough to guard. He feels like he could take any challenge that the defense is going to throw at him.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now here's Hayward. Lopez sets a screen for Hayward. Howard, the pass to Lopez. It's stolen by Davis. Irving against Hayward. To the inside. Howard with the steal. Good on the shot. 11 points for Horford.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Ball dishes to Hayward. The pass to Ball. Lobbed up there for Howard. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Some changes for Boston. Griffin comes in for Al Horford. And Lillard subbed in for Irving. Now, here's Lillard. Davis sets a screen. Porter outside. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 6th assist on the night.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's Lopez. Lynn kicks to Ball. Sinks the three-pointer.
And that's from beyond, guys, right back at you.
Yeah, that's a nice response there, leaving a voicemail in return from the three-point line. Looks like we're seeing similar game plans right now.
Now, here's Lillard. Davis down low. The rebound by the Spurs. Ball's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Now here's Howard. Ball kicks to Lopez. Shoots over Griffin. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Well, if they're going to win this game, he's going to require just a little bit of help. Many of the shots he's taking are finding the hoop.
And Lillard kicks to Porter. In the corner, it's Griffin. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
I like to see the confidence there from Griffin. Did not have that shot in his rookie year. Now it's well established, a big part of his offensive threat.
Now here's Ball. Now Hayward. And it's Ball in the corner. Lopez a screen. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from 12. And it's Ball at the elbow. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
And Ball proving to be a knockdown threat from mid-range as well. A terrific shooter in that area.
Hayward against Lillard. Davis sets a screen. And Lillard kicks to Porter. Griffin sets the screen for Porter. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Boston making a switch here. Whiteside's checked in. Hassan Whiteside. Lopez outside. Ball, the pass to Lopez. Over to the wing. Goes up the baseline. And it's Ball, that time on the assist from Lopez. 16 points for Lonzo Ball. Lillard with it. Now defended by Hayward. Outside a screen. And Lillard kicks to Porter. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Celtics.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
Now here's Hayward following the miss by Hassan Whiteside. 6 on the shot clock. Hayward against Porter. Hayward can hit. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate
definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Now here's Whiteside, and it's sent back by Lopez. Lynn against Wiggins. Lynn kicks to Hayward. Rebounded by the Celtics. Lillard with it. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kyrie.
All right, David, thank you. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.